Welcome back to our series on Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Today, we are diving deep into Law 3, Conceal Your Intentions. This law is all about misdirection and strategic secrecy. In any power dynamic, openly revealing your goals can make you vulnerable to attacks, competition, and manipulation. By keeping your true intentions hidden, you force others to second-guess your moves, granting you the upper hand. The essence of this law is simple but profound. The less others know about your endgame, the harder it is for them to counteract your efforts. By creating ambiguity, you maintain the upper hand and become an enigma that others struggle to understand. Let's break this down further. When you conceal your intentions, you're keeping others in the dark about your real plans, and they are less likely to sabotage or interfere with them. People are naturally inclined to anticipate others' moves, and if they believe they understand your motives, they can devise ways to block you. However, when you create layers of mystery, you cloud their judgment, leaving them confused and perhaps even paranoid about what your next steps might be. The key strategy here is misdirection. While others focus on what they think you're doing, you can work behind the scenes to accomplish your true objectives without resistance. Take the legendary case of Harry Houdini, the famous magician. Houdini was a master of misdirection both on stage and off. While his audience's attention was focused on one element of the act, the real trick was happening elsewhere. Houdini understood that in order to execute a successful illusion, the crowd needed to be misled about his real intentions. This principle of misdirection, though applied in magic, perfectly aligns with Law 3 in the realm of power dynamics. In terms of history, another master at concealing intentions was Thomas Cromwell, chief minister to King Henry VIII of England. Cromwell was known for his ability to maneuver through court politics by carefully concealing his true objectives. During his rise to power, he kept his real ambitions hidden, focusing instead on appearing as a loyal and obedient servant. By the time his true influence was revealed, he had already consolidated significant power. Cromwell understood that revealing too much too soon could have spelled disaster. On the flip side, Julius Caesar during the Roman Republic employed strategic secrecy in warfare. Before crossing the Rubicon River, Caesar kept his plans unclear, even to his closest allies. By the time his true intentions were clear that he intended to seize power in Rome, it was too late for his enemies to act effectively against him. His calculated concealment allowed him to swiftly move forward and catch his enemies off guard. Now, let's discuss modern applications of this law. Consider Apple's product launches under the leadership of Steve Jobs. Apple is known for concealing its intentions about upcoming product features or releases until the very last moment. By keeping the public and competitors in suspense, Apple maintains an air of mystery, which amplifies excitement and demand. Additionally, by withholding information, Apple can stay ahead of competitors, ensuring that no one knows their next move until they're ready to reveal it. Another modern-day example is Warren Buffett, the legendary investor. Buffett often keeps his investment strategies and moves concealed until the right moment. By keeping his cards close to his chest, Buffett maintains a strategic advantage, allowing him to act without interference or competition from other market players. When his moves are revealed, it's usually after he has secured his position. So, how can we apply this in everyday life? Concealing your intentions doesn't mean deceiving others maliciously, but rather not giving away too much information about your goals too early. For example, in the workplace, it can be detrimental to openly discuss your ambitions for a promotion with colleagues or even supervisors. Doing so might give competitors an edge or create unnecessary resistance from people who feel threatened by your goals. Instead, maintain a calm and composed demeanor, work diligently toward your goal, and only reveal your full intentions when you're ready to act. In negotiations, revealing too much about your bottom line or true desires can leave you vulnerable. The other party can take advantage of your openness by crafting a deal that serves their interests more than yours. Keeping your cards close to your chest allows you to maintain flexibility, adaptability, and ultimately, power over the outcome. Another takeaway from this law is the value of creating a false trail. You don't necessarily need to lie, but you can give the impression that you're pursuing a different goal. For instance, during a job interview, you might downplay your long-term aspirations to avoid appearing overly ambitious, which could make potential employers feel threatened. By focusing on more immediate, relatable goals, you conceal your broader ambitions while still making a strong impression. Machiavelli, the great Italian political strategist, discussed a similar principle in his famous work The Prince. He emphasized that a ruler or leader should never be completely transparent about their motives. According to Machiavelli, the most successful rulers are those who can manipulate appearances, making others believe one thing while they are secretly pursuing another agenda. This law ties directly to human psychology. When people believe they understand your motives, they let their guard down. But when they are uncertain, they become cautious, hesitant, and even paranoid. This hesitation creates a space for you to move forward with your plans unopposed. Mastering this psychological advantage is crucial in maintaining power dynamics in your favor. Concealing your intentions allows you to control the narrative. You decide what people know and when they know it, which keeps you in a position of strength. Remember, power is not just about force or authority, it's about influence and perception. When you carefully control what others perceive, you can guide their actions without them realizing they're being manipulated. Let's wrap this up with a few more examples. Abraham Lincoln, while President of the United States, often concealed his true political moves. During the Civil War, Lincoln's public stance was one of unity and compromise. However, behind the scenes, he was moving methodically to end slavery. By concealing his true intentions, Lincoln avoided alienating key political figures and kept his opposition guessing about his real agenda. When he was ready to act with the Emancipation Proclamation, the political groundwork had already been laid. Finally, let's consider the world of sports. In boxing, fighters often use a technique known as a feint, where they pretend to throw a punch, forcing their opponent to react defensively. In doing so, the boxer creates an opening for a real strike. The feint is a classic example of how misdirection and concealment create opportunities to strike when the opponent is least prepared. To conclude, Law 3, Conceal Your Intentions, teaches us that in the game of power, it's not enough to simply be skilled or intelligent. To succeed, you must master the art of discretion and subtlety. By keeping your true goals hidden and using misdirection when necessary, you stay one step ahead of the competition. Remember, when people don't know what you are aiming for, they can't block your path. Use this law in your professional and personal life to maneuver through obstacles, keep others guessing, and maintain control. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the 48 Laws of Power. Key takeaways: concealing your intentions gives you control and unpredictability. Misdirection keeps people guessing, preventing them from interfering with your plans. Historical examples show that those who hide their true intentions can achieve remarkable success with minimal resistance. Apply this law in both personal and professional settings to avoid unnecessary conflict or competition. Be aware that this law requires balance. Conceal enough to remain protected, but not so much that it breeds mistrust. In conclusion, Law 3 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power teaches us the critical importance of concealing our intentions. In the game of power, it's not enough to simply be skilled or intelligent. To succeed, you must master the art of discretion and subtlety. By keeping your true goals hidden and using misdirection when necessary, you stay one step ahead of the competition. Whether in the ruthless world of historical politics or modern-day corporate warfare, keeping your true motives hidden allows you to navigate the landscape of power more effectively. It's about playing the long game, keeping people guessing, and ensuring that they can't form a plan to oppose you because they simply don't know what you're after. Remember, when people don't know what you are aiming for, they can't block your path. Use this law in your professional and personal life to maneuver through obstacles, keep others guessing, and maintain control. Thank you for joining me today as we explored Law 3, Conceal Your Intentions. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more insights on mastering power dynamics. Next up, we'll dive into Law 4. Always say less than necessary. You won't want to miss it.